We departed the volcanic island of Montserrat and arrived in the French island of Guadalupe. We cleared customs and immigration in the town of Dehaze on the northwest side of the island and spent a couple of days at anchor enjoying this French fishing village. For anyone who watches the PBS series Murder in Paradise, this is the setting for the series. With our French courtesy flag flying, we departed Dehaze with our sights set on a small group of islands off of Guadalupe's south coast called Isle des Saints. We enjoyed a pleasant morning sail down the leeward side of the island, protected from the blowing trade winds. As we neared the southern tip of Guadalupe, we entered the passage between Guadalupe and Isle des Saints. As is typical, the winds whip up as you enter these passages between the islands, as the wind will funnel through these gaps, and today was no exception. Winds were blowing a steady 20 to 25 knots in this passage, and we reached a top-end wind speed of 35 knots or 40 miles per hour at one point. We arrived safely and took a mooring in Terre Haute. Even from the boat, these islands became one of our favorites as the views were beautiful, and we couldn't wait to take the dinghy to shore and explore this island. So we're in Isle des Saints. It's actually Good Friday, and it's middle of the day, so everything's shut down. But yeah, we're doing some grocery shopping, trying to get ready for the weekend and our trip to Martinique coming up.
More French. Bonjour, au revoir.
We were definitely in France, as the currency was euros and the language French. Very little English was spoken, but this did not cause any problems, as most of the shops and bistros were quite helpful and patient with us. Pointing, gesturing, and using the limited French we knew saved the day. Since the island was settled by the French, a small Catholic church was located in the center of town. As this was Good Friday, final preparations were being made for the Easter Sunday celebration. In addition to an abundance of small boutiques and bistros, there was an open-air market that sold produce and freshly caught fish. We stopped in to buy our dinner for that evening. The fishermen unload the catch on this dock and it's brought in for sale. It doesn't get fresher than that. Half a kilogram, or about a pound of mahi-mahi, costs $8. Not a bad deal.
What you cooking, babe?
We bought some fresh mahi-mahi at the fish market today, so yeah, mahi-mahi we'll do on the grill, and then we have some curried rice that we're gonna do in this pot. So I haven't started anything yet, but we'll get to it.
Nom.
Yep. A bottle of Bordeaux. We're in France, baby.
Yes, we are.
During our passages south, we kept running into a boat as apparently both had similar plans. We were unable to connect with them as we would anchor late in the day and then were off the next morning. However, when they had a mooring right next to us in the Saints, we had a chance to introduce ourselves. Ulrich and Sylvia are from Switzerland, and they sailed their boat Harmony across the Atlantic a couple of years ago. We quickly developed a fun friendship with them and enjoyed numerous get-togethers. Ulrich introduced us to tea punch, tea being short for petite.
So this is Ulrich and Sylvia.
Hi.
Making. What are we making, Ulrich?
We are making
Tea punch.
a tea punch, which is
French.
something that you drink before dinner, and you only find it on the French islands. The ingredients, you only find them on the French islands. It's a rum agricole, very strong rum, 50 degrees,
Yeah.
Wow.
sugarcane syrup, limes, and the tools to make it.
And the tools to make it. You might find it on Harmony as well,
The
right?
recipes is written on the back from the
Oh my
glasses.
goodness.
So
Huh. I might have to get you a shot.
I know, right?
So the recipe is easy. Small piece of lime, a little bit of sugarcane syrup.
then you have to
Mash it.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Little TLC there, tender loving care.
So that's the first step.
Mm-hmm. Right there. And then the magic ingredients. A little rock and rolling going on.
You have the mixer.
rock and roll.
It's maybe not the best.
Woo!
Ooh, there you go.
So
There
that's
you
the first one.
Put it in here, you never know when
Yeah.
it's
go.
going. So stir it.
Very good.
Voilà. Let's do the other ones.
I love it.
So
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's it.
there we go.
And then we drink it.
Sure.
Jolly good.
Honey. Awesome.
Very nice.
It's
So
gonna
cheers.
Yeah,
Against
cheers
the wind.
again, yes,
Off the
against
wind.
Oh, yes.
Oh, much better.
It's better.
Mhm.
It is much better. Very
That
good.
clement is smooth. Yeah. Right. Very
So
nice. Very nice. Syrup de sucre. Did I say that correct?
Sugar. Sugar.
Sucre? Sucre. We were getting the itch to move further south, and our time in the Saints came to a close. We cast off our mooring lines at 5 a.m. in the dark for our passage to Martinique, another French island. Once we cleared the islands, we were treated to a beautiful sunrise with Dominica in the distance. We were pushing hard to get to our primary destination of Bequia, so we decided to sail past Dominica. This is a beautiful island that we will return to and visit in the future.